I have your attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Magic Unicorn of Onpassive, 21st of January, Sunday. Hey, we're going to start today, Shout Out Sunday. You leave a message, we're going to shout your name out. Why? Because we want everybody to know you are in Onpassive. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell and leave a comment, and we'll try to shout you out every Sunday. Yes! Ooh. Anyway, happy Sunday to everybody. We're a little bit late. It's hard to get Chris motivated in the morning. I don't know why. But anyway, that's what life, hey, things happen. As you see across the bottom, a pretty powerful quote. Last night we did a get together with Papua New Guinea because it's been a long time. And it was about letting them know that we're here with them, for them. I was talking to Chris and thinking about it myself a lot too. We sometimes get a little too judgmental on other people. They did this, he did that, they did that, you did that. I didn't get this, I didn't. And all that really is just focusing on issues that we have internally. We should forget. Nobody did anything that bad, and if they did, they're not non-passive anymore. So help each other, lift each other up. Forgiveness is what we should be all about. But I also want to let you know, if somebody is a dream drainer, whatever reason, to their insecurities or whatever, because some people, they once you get in your 30s and 40s and 50s, you start putting in your mind, this is what I have. This is as good as it gets. And they almost despise somebody that goes beyond that type of belief. They look at them like, oh, what are you, crazy? You must be nuts. You don't know who you are. You can't have that. You can't do this. You can't do that. And a lot of times it's so-called friends and family, believe it or not. But I'm telling you, eliminate that from your life because life's too short. Live as much as you can. Breathe in and walk and just suck up whatever you can in life to make things better for you and your family. And the only things that can hold you back is you. I watched a Les Brown video this morning about believing in yourself and how he became very famous in doing what he wants to do, motivational speaker. But he said there was years that went by. I could have done this even earlier in my life. But, I had to realize at the time, I deserve it. I belong. And he said, if you had dreams when you were younger or years ago, and some of us right now, and those dreams are not there by accident. The dreams are there because if you can believe it, it's achievable. You just got to put your foot down. But I want to give you a big bonus on all of you out there. And what really reminded me of all this is watching the video at Dr. Bill's house with all the people that came in and what a loving family. If you put blinders on and just listen to people talk, you would have no idea what color they are, how old they are, what religion they are. You might know they're from Georgia because there's a little bit of twang. But other than that, you wouldn't have an idea who they were or what they were. But we're so judgmental on, well, I'm not going to, what do they know? When I first started traveling around the world, best thing that ever happened to me, I went to Russia. In fact, I was working in Siberia, believe it or not, in a factory, big one. They sent me there to help start up a company. I went there with a crew of people. In my mind, I'm going to the evil empire, right? You heard it. I heard it in the 80s. I heard it the 70s. And that's what you heard. These are the evil empire. When I got there, because I was open-minded, because I'm living with these people, I started to look around and listen to people and talking to them. And they were some of the nicest people I ever met in my life. They don't fight over stuff. Why? They don't have anything. It's not, I want what the Joneses have. They're all broke. Where I was at, they made $100 a month. You know what they cared about? They cared about their family, their lives, and they were just surviving. That's all they were doing. That's all they were doing. And they believed in what they heard. We all do. And I'm telling you, let that go. Believe that everything is possible. People are, in general, good people. Yes, there's some bad ones and all that, but if you focus on the bad, you're never going to meet the good people. You just won't, because you put that wall up. I'm not talking to him and I'm not talking to her because I might get burnt. I say it's worth getting burnt to find out. I think you got to go that step and walk on the side that's maybe not as safe as it used to be. Because I'm telling you, especially in Onpassive, part of dreams coming true is there's a big part that you have to really work on for that to take place. Onpassive cuts out all that, okay? The platform of hope and dreams is Onpassive. You just have to step into it and believe that you can do and be who you want. I'm not kidding. I don't say that because it's some fancy MLM talk. I'm not that guy. I don't even like it. I didn't like it when I heard it. I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. But I believe all of you. When I hear people talking at Dr. Bill's house, you could hear the passion, you could hear the belief, and they wanted to go to the top of the mountain and shout it out. Why? Because it was that strong within inside them. And I believe all of you have that. And the biggest job that I feel I would have or somebody else might have, it's not about pushing these products. The companies get pushing the products every day. And what sells the products are the products. They're untouchable. Nobody's going to beat it. No way are they going to beat the quality and the technology of the products. But I want to work with the people. I want to see you live to your potential. And if that happens, that is a fun meeting. Think about Chris going back next year after Onpassive has really soaked into some of these people and they've lived Onpassive for a while. The difference in people that are thriving for the dream and people that are actually living the dream. And I'll tell you what I heard yesterday, and I believe this also, a lot of us are living the dream right now and haven't made one dime. If you can do that, you're way ahead because the rest is just gravy. If you have grabbed this Onpassive thing, whatever it is, this movement, and you can get that, absorb that right now without making a dime, the rest of it is a 20-course meal. You've already won. You're sitting at the big table of life. So grab it and run with it. Really, please. A lot of people want to talk to you about figures and all the statistics and all that. Do I know them? Yes. But it doesn't drive me. What drives me is seeing people be 100% of who they can be. And I'm looking at people and know while I'm talking to them, wow, they have no idea who they are. That's pretty cool. Once they know it, that's where the power comes in. When I first met Chris, you know how he started sentence? I can't, well, I've never been able, and I don't, and I'm not. He doesn't do that anymore. He doesn't even know it. But he's grown into who he really is. Onpassive doesn't make you. It opens up the platform so that you can find out who and what your capabilities are, because it's a free zone. I'm not a motivational speaker. I didn't go to school to do this, but the passion came out when I realized, man, I love doing this. I love it. I was a big speaker at work. I trained people. I was that kind of guy. But to get on a platform like this and be able to do what I'm doing, I am living my dream right now. When people ask, what do you want? This is part of what I want. Especially if I can see people go from an 80 or a 70% Chris Johnson to 100%. Company doesn't make you. It just opens up the door so you can be you. I mean that with all my heart. So I love everything I'm hearing. I want everybody, if you get a chance, watch the video. Watch people, how they talk to each other. Chris walked in and they knew him all his life is the way they talked to him. And it's pretty cool. But all of them really were so kind to each other. They listened to each other. And you could tell their souls were meant to be together. And I think that's all over Onpassive. And I want to remind you, there's a lot of people that we didn't approach. We think we did, but we really didn't. There's a lot of people out there that's going to come into Onpassive or watching our videos. And yes, they might think, oh, these guys are pie in the sky. I don't give a rat's ass what people think. I know one thing, a lot of people would love to live to their full potential. And Onpassive, for me, is that vehicle where you can step out and be exactly 100% of what you want to be. The walls are down here. There is no barrier. There's no lake or ocean between you and your dreams. It's right there. You just have to take a step. You have to believe it. The vehicle's there. The track is there. The engine is there. Everything's there. You just got to take charge of it and go. And I hope you do. I see people doing it. If you look at what Onpassive is doing, you can't beat it. But please step out of yourself and live 100% of what you can do, because I believe in you. And when the day comes that you believe in you, it's over. It's absolutely over. And the next trip around, you'll be in a bus. You'll be in an RV visiting other people and say, remember when, remember, and then what Onpassive has done. I've seen people, I've listened to people that finally get it, that know Onpassive is the ticket to unlocking the potential of themselves. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to turn it over to Chris and look at some of the chat. And like I said, I'll post some of them. Go ahead, Chris.
Well. Hey. Good morning, Marty. Good morning, everyone out there. As you can see, Acetta's on here, and I'm supporting the Acetta wear that she had bought me as a gift, and another shirt. I'm blown away. I didn't expect gifts, but let me tell you some of the things I got. And I also got to put a face to a text message. That was Acetta. Never seen her. I've texted with her. I think I've used voice messages. And here comes these two beautiful ladies walking in Mr. Bill's house. And I'm looking, I said, all right, give me your name. And she said Acetta. And absolutely blew me away. A lot of people did. Abdullah, the brothers, the mom. I mean, it was everyone. And listen, this is what they hear me. Everyone, we watch 360. We watch you and Marty's live. We watch you and Red and Marty on 360. And they're going, it was like, okay, I can't turn one way. It was like 30 people. I got to say this. The other day I jokingly said, is that my travels, I'll take steak. Well, Gay Ling, who's not a guy, by the way, and absolutely finally got to meet her. She brings me a bag of steak, porterhouse, cuts, and I'm like, oh my gosh, So I got some more steak on the bus. I'll be eating that for dinner tonight. I was brought breakfast sausage, which was very good. He said, this is special for you. Go on, put it in your bus. Ran it through it in the bus. I didn't even know what it was at the time. A guy made barbecue chicken, which was really good. And John White was watching me the whole time, Marty. Goes, I'm gonna tell Marty you're eating that. I'm gonna tell Marty, but I didn't eat a lot. Trust me. From Mr. Tony, and I think number one, she made the. I've never had gumbo before, and I left what I was supposed to take with me at Dr. Bill. So Dr. Bill, you get some more gumbo. It was so good. It was so good, and then at the end of the day, she came up to me and she gave me a hug, both pastors, and she shoved something in my hand, and I said, "Oh no, that's not how I operate." She said, "God told me to give it to you." She gave me a pretty big donation, which I was blown away by. It's just unbelievable people I've never met. And then here, this is to Ara. Ara gave me a gift of tea, and I did not drink coffee today. I'm drinking this tea, which is very good. I actually love it. Get healthier. And I had so much fun with them. I was the first one there, and then I was out kind of walking my dog, and people were showing up. Caroline Mackey, first time meeting her, see her every single night. Met her and her husband, John. And let me tell you what, Caroline Mackey is a absolute beautiful lady. You know, sometimes the camera doesn't show the real person what a beautiful lady she is. She's also tough, and that's what I love about her. And I'm trying to think of all the names. There was so many people there, and it was just a lot of fun. Of course, John White was looking amazing. He lost 140 pounds. That's why he was watching me what I ate. He was chowing down on cheese and pepperoni. He's so funny. And a big shout out to Dr. Bill and his wife, who literally opened up their doors. I don't think either one of us knew how many people were going to show up, and it was a lot of people. And it went longer. It went longer than 2:00. I did a big live. I shared it on my Facebook, introducing everyone. They let them a little bit of talking. It was really good. It might be boring to some people, but I loved it. It's going to be in my memory banks forever, and it's on my Facebook. If you want to make a YouTube of it, I told people, Bill asked, go ahead. I don't care. I want it to get out. Showing, listen, Florida, I'm 400 miles away from you. As soon as I get done, I'm going to drive half the route tonight because I'm a little tired, and I'm going to camp out one more night, and then I'll be in Florida by Monday. Now, listen to me, Florida. Y'all need to pick up your A game, okay? Because Georgians, they are rock stars. They are total rock stars. Every one of them that I met yesterday, I was blown away completely. I don't even know what to say. These people were nothing but awesome. And the funny thing is, and it's a very funny story, Dr. Bill was talking, a lot of these people were introduced by Dr. Bill while they were in the chair being his teeth worked. He had him in a chair. He's working on the, hey, did you ever hear about Onpassive? And I just thought it was the funniest thing. That's how Dr. Bill, that's how he did it, man. He got a lot of people in Georgia. Matter of fact, most of the people in that house, not all of them, he had done dental work on. And boy, they're all smiling, and it was a lot of fun. I got to meet Dr. Bill's wife, and what a classy lady to open up her home like that. And like I said, there was a lot of people, a lot of food. They brought food like you wouldn't believe. I couldn't eat any of the sugar, which bummed me out because there was some good desserts, but it is. And let me tell you something. I said this, you can ask them. I don't know what I did to deserve this today. I came for you guys. Dr. Bill said, oh no, you're our big guy here. And I felt it was so weird feeling. I said, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but they treated me like they've known me for my whole life. Like I was their family, which I am their family. And we had a couple people talk that broke down, which I love seeing, you know me, because they're so happy. They're talking about their plans, what they're going to do with Onpassive, Team BAM. If you listen to Pastor Tony, what they have for. We had a mom there of the two biggest guys I've ever seen. These guys were giants. Mike, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting everyone's names. These two guys were cool. And they have this beautiful, beautiful home in Jamaica, which I love Jamaica. And she invited everyone there. And this is a big house. Dr. Bill's house, If you were like me when I showed up, I was in awe how beautiful his property is in his house, and I was blown away by it. I think Dr. Bill, and I use Dr. Bill a lot because Dr. Bill is a very successful businessman, dentist, smart, very smart and business wise. And when you see his house, the first thing I thought, he gets in the van or the RV, and I said, okay, is this the street to your neighborhood? He goes, no, this is my street. Wow. No idea. First time. So I'm driving down this, we're going middle of the woods, and all of a sudden I see what I thought was like, wow, is that the most I took a lot of pictures. I hope you don't mind. It was the most beautiful house I've ever seen. Not only on the outside, but the inside was so beautiful. So again, I want to thank Dr. Bill and his wife for opening their doors. And I think I said in the live that this is what a real home should look like. In a home, it's not the furniture or the stuff you have in a home. It's the family and the people. And I never felt so comfortable in a house because I felt all the love, and it was just a great thing, man. And to see faces I've never really seen before. There was some people I had to ask, okay, you got to tell me your name. You got to tell me your name. I called him Oliver. Oscar and Dr. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting all the names now. They got in the RV. Some of the people got in the RV. They want to get an RV, so I'm looking forward to RVing with them next year. It should be a lot of fun. But this is what I'm doing now. This is what I love to do. I absolutely enjoying it. There's some stressful moments on the road. Last night I got stuck in the dark. Right after Bill's, I left. I wanted to knock out some hours down, and I was driving in some pretty dark conditions. It's still not warm here. Rob Gorman just texted me and said it's only 32 in Florida, but in a couple more days it's supposed to go up to 72 degrees, even to 82. And yeah, we got a big game today. I'm going to miss Tampa Bay, and Rob's saying in here, well, we're going to beat you. It's going to be a great game. I wish you all the luck, Mr. Gorman. Two great teams playing today, and I'm mad I'm going to miss it, but that's okay. I'm sure someone's going to give me play-by-play. Now, a lot of you have reached out to me when I'm driving. I don't answer texts or nothing like that. Wait till I stop, and then I try to go through it. But I'm telling you, on passive, if it wasn't for a pass, I never would have done this. That's the honest to God truth. I'd probably been sitting at home, planning another vacation, waiting for summer. I want to live my life, like Marty was saying. I want to start living my life the way I should live it. And right now, this is a blast for me, and I can't wait to meet more people. But Florida, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm trying to get – we got a lot of people in Florida. I'm going to get there probably Monday. I want to get settled in, get some wash done and all that stuff. And then we're going to get together, and we're going to try to find a neutral place we all can meet. Get it? It's a lot more fun with a lot of people. I love meeting one person at a time, but that was a blast for me. It's a memory I'm never going to forget. So get your thinking caps on, Florida, and you better bring your A game. No gifts required, please. No gifts required. Come with your Onpassive smile and your Onpassive. I want to meet your kids. I was telling Ara, she has a 9-year-old son. I said, I wish you'd have brought your son and your husband. I would love to meet them. You got kids, grandkids, bring them. I want to meet them. That's to me family. All right. I want to meet everyone and their family. It's going to be great. So, and if I miss someone's name, there was so many people there. It was overwhelming for me, but I loved it. I'm sure it was overwhelming for Dr. Bill, but he handled it and his wife handled it like professionals. And they were just so open. You almost felt like that was your house. So it was really nice. So, birthdays today. I don't have a clue. Happy birthday. Again, we're shouting out prayers for Robin Noble, Pat Parent, Terry Thompson. We all got some things going on. Keep praying for them. If you did a birthday, happy birthday. Loving this, Aseta. You got me 2 shirts. I wore this one today. It's warm. It's comfortable. I'm trying to think what else. Listen, to know someone said, remember the barbecue sauce is a big deal. And I think it was Abdullah. And he says, man, I made you some barbecue chicken with barbecue sauce. And I think his wife says, he can't eat. Oh, he's going to eat it. And I did. And it was really, really good. So, yeah, I love barbecue sauce. But it's amazing. I just felt, I told Marty I don't know how to feel because I felt like that I saved the world or something. This is the kind of love that these people sent me and showed me. It was unbelievable. So now I'm rambling on. I got to get going on the road. I want to do like 200, 300 miles today. I'm going to camp, and maybe I'll do another live with Marty today. It's Sunday. There's a big game. Maybe toward the evening. I know Minnow's going to play or trivia, which I can't wait to see Caroline because now I really met her, and it'll be fun. Heroes is going on, I think, at 2 o'clock. Don't miss it. Listen, that's the place to go. If you got questions, a lot of you go to this webinar there to answer questions. Go to that Heroes webinar. That link is posted in the back office. Okay. And if you want more about, you want to play trivia, we're looking for very intelligent men. We have just a few, and we usually get beat pretty bad.
We got very few.
Very few. The ones that we think are going to be rock stars, stinkers. So come on out. Send. We don't always post the Minnow link for trivia because it's just a game. But if you're interested in coming and playing, you can send Minnow, myself, Marty. I'll be driving, so I'm not going to see it. Robin, everyone will get the link for you. We'll send it out to you if you want to play. But men and women all welcome. Preferably not real intelligent women because we got plenty on there now, and they beat us pretty bad. So it'll be a lot of fun. But all right, I'm rambling. Marty DeGarmo, back to you, brother. Thanks for being. And I want to do a shout out. Julie Wynn, Janet Butler, Marty DeGarmo have assisted me when I get in a position where I'm not sure where I'm at, and that's usually every day. A GPS just tells you where you're going. It don't give you directions. I mean, weird things. I will call up Janet, Julie, Marty, and they give me, Rob Gorman help me with this Love's. I will be promoting Love's gas stations. I got their card. They're amazing. If you're traveling, get their car. You just walk in and fill in your information. You get 10 cents off your gas. There's all kind of cool things in there. So I will support Love's. And I promise you, in the future, when we really get going, I would love to see a lot more things, not more RV spaces added to Love's. So they're talking about they're going to do that more. Truckers and campers. So it's cool. And give me a shout out for everyone that's helped me or said prayers. I need them. I'm not going to lie. I still get nervous every time I take off in the freeway, especially at nighttime. But daytime is beautiful, sunny. It's just cold. But I'm rambling. I love every one of you. Georgia, you guys rocked. Florida, pick it up. You need to pick it up because Georgia's going to be hard to beat. Dr. Bill, your wife, I love you for what you did and all the gifts. Let's do this again. Marty, back to you.
Boom, baba, bam. Hey, I want to do some shout outs today, like I said. So let me go to, I can't do it. The reason I'm showing the chat is because it's not letting me click on it and bring up certain ones. So I'm bringing them all up. I'm not sure why. Technical issue. Let me do a shout out. Roblin Live. Hello. Catherine Sampson. Kathleen. Cynthia Deering. Hello, Cynthia. Thank you for being here. Dawn McIntyre's in the house. Cheryl Bess. Welcome. Jean Aliba is in the house. Narelle, thank you last night for your help. She was with us. She works from Papua New Guinea all the time. I want to thank everybody that showed up. Rob, Lynn, what did we have? But Chris was there. The whole staff. Robin came. Robin's a little under the weather. She's sick on top of, she's got issues, but she was there and a big help. I just want to thank everybody that was there. The Peacock was there. She knows who she is. And everybody, really, it brought back good feelings, good memories. I'm going to send the record out to the Papua New Guinea people. Right now, they're doing some work in the back office, so I couldn't log into OConnect. But they're working on it. Should be okay soon. The other thing I want to tell everybody, before you report anything to your bank, just make sure it's not something that we can take care of. Because when the bank hears it, automatically they put up a red flag, and then the company gets charged back are horrible to the company. They're horrible to any company. So be careful. A lot of times mistakes were made because people are so quick to pay that they paid twice. But if you go to a bank and tell them they got two of my payments, they're going to hear a different story. To them, that means the company took two payments. and it would cause a red flag and cause a lot of money, a lot of damage. It's unnecessary. Find somebody, anybody that can help you out, and we'll get it straightened out. The company does not want anything it doesn't have coming. In fact, they're giving stuff away. They wanted to take stuff. They could have been taking something every month, and they didn't. So be careful with that. That's all I'm saying. Michael Chata, welcome. We have Dominic, Sean Pinto, beautiful. We have Chandin Mujamdar, welcome. Linda Chapetta's in the house. We have Christina Cascella, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, everybody that did show up today. That's pretty cool. We have over, let me see, 360 people on a Sunday. Not bad. Not bad at all.
We fired Red. We were going to try again for him tomorrow. He says internet.
Well, tomorrow he's probably going to do Monday Fun Day. So.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if he'll be on at all. Maybe Tuesday. Jerry Nix, how you doing, brother? I get your emails. Trust me, you're fine. You're going to do great. Minnow, thanks for your help last night. Minnow's amazing. She's a sister from another mister. We have Lovelace Brown. Hello, Lovelace Brown. Robert Tantulo. What's up? Cynthia Deering. John, the one and only Barella. Vulcan. Vivian Benny. Vivian Benny's everywhere. What a beautiful person she is. I love every one of you. You're all special. The main thing I want to put out today, and I'll do it many days, is learn how special you really are. Find out how special you really are. And you need to hear that. I don't care what family says. What do they know? They don't know anything. You are special. You have a lot to offer. And please find out what it is that rocks your boat and do it. Onpassive is here for you, and people are here for you. I want you to succeed. I want you to be happy. Harvey DJ Green is in the house. Raymond Kamis Gurna, welcome. A lot of the same old people. Some of you never gave up. I see some new names too, which is pretty cool. Shout out to anybody watching Onpassive for the first time. I'm asking you, just so you can come back later and say, oh my God, I'm so glad you talked me into at least checking it out. I don't care who you are. I don't care what link you click on. Come into Onpassive, find out what's up, and really look at it for you. Because if you go through life by the judgment of others, what are you missing? Think about that. What are you missing by going by somebody else's opinion? A dream killer. I grew up around dream killers. You're not going to be able to do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. I had trouble in school. Didn't like school. Didn't go to college. But I'll tell you what, every goal that I wanted in business, offline, online, and since I got in Onpassive, everything I ever wanted, I got. And I believed I could, and it happened. And I'm nothing special. I just believed I can't look at others to fulfill what I have desire and what dreams I have. That's internal. But if you can surround yourself with thousands of people that believe the same as you, you see what happens when you went to Dr. Bill's yesterday. You saw what happened in that room. Imagine 1 million people like that. Now I want more than ever. I'm living part of my dream. My second part is to be able to invite people over, have room enough for 50, 60, 100 people where everybody can talk and find and get to meet each other really in person. I can't wait. I'm going to invite all of you, except Chris. I'm joking. No, I'm going to invite all of you because I want to meet you in person. I really, really do. So, but I can't wait to see you be you, 100% you, because I'm telling you, you might be 40, 50, 60, and that wall just got tighter and tighter and tighter. Remember the pig farm. Electric fences down, and they kept running up to an imaginary fence. Don't run up to that imaginary wall. It's gone. That was put there for 20, 30, 40 years. Knock it down. It's not there. Onpassive has green pastures. Run and fly like an eagle, because that's what we can do here. I mean that with all my heart, or I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't be here. I would not be here if I didn't believe that. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Chris, is anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, Stephen Watson too, who was there. I'm trying to think of all the names, but Thunder. I just realized something. I got to go back to Georgia because none of you signed my guest book. I forgot to pull it out, and I need all your signatures. So we might have to do this again, Dr. Bill. I got to get signatures, man. I'm just thinking about it now. I forgot to have them sign the guest book. So think about it. Think about it on the way back. We'll see.
Hey, you never know. They could always drive down to Florida. You have a big venue there and have everybody come. Oh,
that's good. They got cold weather, but it ain't snowing. So.
There you go. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody. 35 minutes. Like Chris said, go to Heroes webinar at 2 o'clock. If you got questions, don't always aim in at Chris or me or somebody. They are there to answer questions. Go do it. Okay? Don't ask questions you don't need to know. What's going to happen what's going to happen in 6 months? Nobody knows that. What's going to happen is great things are going to happen. Worry about now. And even now, I wouldn't be worried. Everything's going to be fine. Payment issue, see somebody. Before you go to your bank. Okay? Before you go to your bank. Let's not put any red flags up. The company is there. They're on your side. The reason you don't feel anything under your feet is because the company's giving you a piggyback ride, okay? You are not walking, they're carrying you. We're all being carried to the promised land of Onpassive. Remember that. There's no effort, just move forward. Move forward. And whatever you do, don't ask the opinions of others. Most other people don't have walls built around them just like you did. Let it go. You go, and trust me, 6 months from now, they're going to walk up to you and say, did you lose weight? Did you dye your hair? You look younger. You're taller. You have more of a bounce. You're not as stiff. That's called Onpassive. That will sell. That will sell to everybody. Your enthusiasm, the glow of Onpassive is going to be the most powerful thing that happens to you. And when they see that you've grabbed life and you're doing what you want it instead of life dragging you, you can steer this beast. God wants you to be happy. God wants you to live to your fullest. I believe that with all my heart. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Chris, say goodbye, Chris.
Goodbye, Chris.
Say goodbye, Marty.
On the road again.
Say goodbye, Marty.
Goodbye, Marty. On the road
Marty,
again.
You're my idol.
Marty. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to remind everyone that a guy yesterday told me, you know, Chris, I don't want to break Marty's heart, but his numbers has gone way up since you joined.
Yeah, I went from 5,000 views a day to 2. Yeah, we're killing it.
Wait a minute. But did you see what the mom said? The mom with the 2 big sons, she called me Marty. I go, on the live, did you just call me Marty? I go, I'm not going to live that one down now.
Yeah, don't you ever do that again, okay? Anyway, no, you guys all know this. I'm going to say it in front of everybody, in front of the world. I love Chris Johnson.
I love Marty DeGarmo.
I also love beating him down. It's just what we do. We can't help it. I didn't have a younger brother. My brother next to me is 8 years older than me. So in my heart, I've been searching for that brother that I could just rip apart. I just didn't know I was going to do it in front of 1 million people. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Chris, be careful. Give me a ring. We can do a live anytime tonight, okay?
When I stop at the next location, we'll do a quick live, and we're going to get these people fired up again, because you should be fired up. Big things are coming. Don't forget that.
Oh, and I want to tell you something. This is coming. There's going to be an event. Me and Chris will both be there. And I don't know what might happen, but it's going to be a dangerous place to be, okay?
You weren't supposed to say that yet. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Just remember, we will be together, and you're invited. And bring a fire extinguisher, because I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, I'll see you all.